going to be very careful about how he trades towards Zeus if he messes these up.
Man. This is dirty.
Yeah, it's dirty.
Youngjae is already down here in the bottom lane. The flash, flag, and drag as Gumayusi gets over the little wall, but they have exhaust. And that should be enough damage as they hand the kill over to...
Pretty unfortunate. Youngjae is hovering this lane, but Owner is here unbeknownst to Gen G. They know now.
Oh, but Youngjae could try to counter gank this one. Chovy playing it scared, but Youngjae and Chovy don't want any piece of this. They do not want to fight against Meganar and Xin Zhao at level 5, okay? As he hits level 6 now, and Chovy's in a really unfortunate spot here. He will be the sacrifice and hand it over to Owner on the Xin Zhao.
Yeah, and he's just not even going to flash. He knows he's dead. This was the worst possible time to try to make this play. Unfortunate with the Narbar there. If Owner comes up, you're in big trouble, and I think that plate gold is up.
Here we go. No flash available. Right into the open, loving arms of the Xin Zhao. Easiest kill you've ever seen.
I mean, you called it. We talk about it so much. First ult gets the flash, second ult gets the kill. And if you have a jungler that has set up CC, really easy to execute. Like if you just are not in range to get shuffle ulted as Chovy.
Oh boy. This is not going well for him, is it? He's looking for a knock-up now as he will hit Quid, but the sun comes in at the same time. And by Quid, I mean Owner, of course.
That was
he's actually going to be able to get away just for a moment. He was out of control.
Yeah, I mean, this is this is the kind of game we expected in this series.
Nice little 2v2 on the bottom side. Terry getting a lot of damage done. Wild Growth here onto Keria. He's barely going to go down. As you see that Yuumi picks up the kill with the Ignite that we don't see very often, and they tried to allow Chovy and Ruler to carry. And unfortunately for them, that has not happened at all here. As you see that Ruler's taking a ton of damage, and Owner might just be able to kill the two of them by himself. The teleport does come in as they get closer to the Zeus with red buff. As Owner's here. Owner's here again. Now it's 3v2 as Zeus just says, leave me to die. And Owner says, thankfully, he is not going to be helping out with that one.
The Ignite will tick through.
Went for the Merc Treads. It's just not a good feel for him as T1, they're just pushing down the mid lane. They're like, yeah, sure. You want to fight? We can fight if you'd like to. I'm not sure about that. Faker goes very far deep by himself as now it looks like Gen G is going to get that knock up onto Owner as T1 maybe having a little bit too much fun. Gumayusi, though, is still alive and the flash fails. So Guma going to pick up that free kill for himself. Zeus was also getting a lot of work done. Not really a clean fight, but very aggressive. He doesn't have his flash, but he has teammates.
He has Wild Growth.
Yeah, he's got Lulu. The damage comes through, but you know, if anyone else is there, it's a risky trade to take. But I guess with the lead that they have, it doesn't quite matter. He's able to trade 1-for-1. So now Quid gets slowed up by the red buff.
Yeah,
and it's not an easy trade. As we're looking at this trade, the Chaos Storm is getting a lot of value here. Zeus is just fighting in it. Doesn't seem to care. As now it's done, and Zeus says, well, I actually got to get out of here. Tries to hop the wall, has the blast plant. The flash over the wall comes in from Quid, and Quid will get the solo kill.
All right. See, these are the errors, right? Now Faker's caught. No flash.
Ooh, no shuffle either. Chovy's like, I wish I could join this fight, but will be able to eventually as the Zhonya's will be used. Faker will go down.
You give that one over to Chovy. Some desperately needed gold. Do like how things are starting to look here for Gen G. Now with T1 having these players down, these critical team fighters, they can't actually realistically contest this Drake. Now, Guma's like, I'm Zeri though, so if your health bars get really low, maybe we can.
And this is so early on. I mean, they have teleport and R in 10 seconds. Like, they might get this Baron, maybe. But then they have to fight.
Yeah, I think you have to back off here because you have no way to get on top of this, Zeri. You just got to get out, but they feel so desperate.
They're trying to take a fight against Keria. That's a lot used to get on top of the Lulu, and now here comes Zeus, who is incredibly fed again. He doesn't have a bar of any sort, but Gumayusi's right there. He's looking for the flank. He goes over the wall. He's really committing to this one now. As in goes Zeus. The flash in from Owner is going to select Quid as his target. And they will be able to at least get the victor. Everybody else does get out alive, but again, you know, desperate times call for desperate measures. Nice try from Gen G, but that was never going to work.
Yeah, I mean, if T1 were caught sleeping, or if their positioning was really poor, or there was an opportunity for Chovy to try to turn with an ult, like, or if it wasn't Zeri, like if it's a lot of different AD carries in this position, you feel good about it, but it's Zeri. She's over the wall and she can get in. As Gen G now just have to look for the steal.
Youngjae is here, and he has his smite. And a blast plant. See if they can get on top of him here as he is going to get into the pin, immediately dies. Crescent guard as well, helping out on that one. as kind of baits in his teammates as well. Gumayusi will get exhausted and not able to kill.
Well, this game is the kind of drafting and shenanigans we expected considering the scenario, and I guess we got both sides of this series. Chovy follows.
He's going to get the ult here as well. Youngjae gets absolutely demolished on his way there. Even had a Yumi as well. Not quite going to work out. Owner now with the Crescent Guard is happy to go into the two of these guys, except now he's taking a little bit too much damage with that Chaos Storm. Quid standing up to him as now we've just gone full Fiesta here as fights all over the map are happening. Teleport in the mid lane as T1 look to end this game.
They look to do exactly that. It's a very clean, like you said, kind of a one and done counter gank on the top side. The whole comp falls apart. The Yumi Lucian lane also fell behind early, and it's just that simple here for T1 as they can push wave after wave. Now first into the inhibitors, now into the Nexus turrets.
Not going to end it. Interesting.
Well.
Yeah, I mean, they can basically do whatever they want at this point.
I was like about to throw it over to you to have like the ending call, and I was like thinking about my closing statements. But we're gonna watch this once again as Chovy gets the ult, but then is immediately pushed away by Faker, who outplays him in this scenario, has his whole team coming over, holds his flash, has his his ult.
Owner didn't even have to fight that. He just did it anyway.
Well, I mean, at this point, you're just trying to make a statement, you're trying to make an argument for POG, and he was kind of up there, but after that, I don't know, not so much. Like his counter gank won them the game, basically, but, you know, the points going down for sure.
Yeah. He might just have to recheck the Zeus box.
He may have to do his parallel parking test again, you know?
Yeah.
It's like everything else is pretty good, but...
Okay, Ruler's trying to make a play. This is what they got to do. I mean, this comp can make plays. Unfortunately, they are a bit behind. This Chovy is just going to get immediately shreked.
Just
that's
no
going to
combo.
be the Zeri who locks down Youngjae as well. T1 going to be pushing in for the 2-0 rather victory tonight. Quid has to flash away. And Owner is looking to close this one out with potentially some help this time. Faker sweeps him up for another kill under his belt. They also get Quid. And that's going to be T1 now, 8-0 in the LCK. Congratulations to them. Only one more to go before they win the entire round and have a 9-0. But we're not there yet. 8-0.
좋아 보이는데? 좋아 보여? 좋아 좋아 우리가 나쁘지 않아.
It's good, it's good. Doesn't look bad.
나 란두기 깔았어. 다 맞고. 아 깨러 갈래? 야 펜타 없냐?
없어 없어.
Wants a Panta.
아쉬운데? 될만한데?
아니야.
내가 먹었는데?
이미 먹었어.
노플.
They're saying no, there's no Penta.
Yeah, he already got one, so
공
he
있죠?
already took one of the kills.
간다.
Faker will get one
나
more
이거
though.
넘겨 노플. 안 되겠다. 야 이거 잡아야 되는데.
잡자.
We gotta get him, we gotta get him.
나 2-3초.
잡자.
하나니까 잡아. 야 짜고가 박아줘. 하는 사람.
가져.
하나 둘 셋. 짜고 먼저.
1, 2, 3. It was so funny the way
Faker's such a troll.
the way Faker said.